Guys, Cheryl Reeve literally pulled a 180. She completely pulled a 180 on Caitlin Clark, which is crazy. Which is absolutely crazy. And I think it like, look, Cheryl Reeve, she showed yesterday how good a coach she is. Like, I don't think there's any knock there. But I think this was all she was just sick of it all. I think she was just sick of it all. And during the season, everything happened, Olympics happened. And again, I think she probably realized halfway through the All-Star game that, like, oh no, she's legit. She's just legit. Let's just try coach against her. And I thought she did a much better job of coaching a team to beat the Fever instead of coaching to stop Caitlin Clark yesterday. And look, I've always said it, Cheryl Reeve is one of the best coaches in the league. There's a reason she has as many championships as she does. There's a reason the Lynx are playing like they are. And it is mad to see her switch up. But before we get on to it, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We're trying to hit 27 or 28k by the end of the day. And right now we are a grand total of 98 off. So, like, Cheryl Reeve, this is what she said in her press conference yesterday.
We haven't seen him a lot, I'll say that. What I have seen, and coming into the season, watching her in college, I said the single best thing that she does that young players don't do is she plays at an incredible pace. And pace can get you really, really far, and there's great value in that. Pace and passing, I think, are her two greatest things. I know.
It's funny, like, listening to this interview that she actually seems relaxed. Like, she's being asked about it and she seems relaxed right now. She's not just... It's not even, like... But it's funny, it's like, she's actually talking about Caitlin Clark. In the other one, she's like, I don't give one SH, one TS. It's like, oh, but USA, I'm not coaching Team USA. Like, she was obviously on edge the last time. And she was on edge during the All-Star game. And I think she probably looked back, like, when she probably watched tape, especially the All-Star game, and is like, we lost this game because we focused too much on Caitlin Clark. We lost this game because we focused on stopping her instead of winning. And all she did was just have 10 assists in the first 12 minutes on the floor. So we lost this game by letting her control the game rather than trying to take her out. Like, that her focus on Caitlin Clark possibly lost her team 2 games. And you can see that she's more relaxed. And to be fair, she has feet calling her back and she knew she was going to win this game, I think.
Sexier part is probably the logo 3. But the pace and the passing is what makes her exceptional, in my mind. The importance of the W, you're all standing here. I don't think it's just for Maya Moore's, jersey into the rafters, at least.
I'd say, and I also say that there are a whole ton of reporters more than normal, and I think she also probably knows they're waiting on her to slip up.
I hope some of you are here for that, but every city that she's in, I thought it was really cool her senior year of college. To see that take hold. It wasn't just the Iowa fans. It wasn't just a sold-out Carver. She became a road show. And I don't know that, and I don't want to slight anybody in college, but I don't remember seeing that in my time. And that's held true. We've wanted a player or a league that can, sort of transcend some of these spaces and have a road show. The NBA's had their players that people come to see, right? So when the Wolves sell tickets, there are certain games that they know people are going to come watch certain players. And Caitlin Clark and some of the other rookies give us that. Obviously, Caitlin, being the headliner.
So, yeah, like, nothing she said was wrong there. Someone said she's learning if you can't beat them, join them. And she's also like, on Maya Moore, I wish one was playing for us, either one. Like, I think she's probably realized that the hype is probably good. And not only that, I think she has simultaneously realized, like, she is a petty, petty woman. As great as a coach as she is, like, we've seen it with the Ariel Power situation, she is a petty, petty person. Like, I think she also probably realizes that with the more media coverage, with everything, it's probably best off to give the media almost the answers they want to hear. Because as long as you don't do anything to piss off the media, like, there's a reason why she was the specific coach. It was nothing to do with like, she's the best coach in W. There's a reason why people wanted her gone from Team USA, and it was like a lot of sentimental decisions, I think she made quite a lot of bad calls in a row, especially while being interviewed. I think she made a lot of bad decisions in a row, and it probably painted Cheryl Reeve in a worse light than any other coach in the WNBA. Probably in a worse light than any coach in WNBA history. But I will say it, like, I think all's kind of, not even necessarily that it's like all's forgiven, but it's like she just outcoached outcoached Christy Sides so badly. Like, she outcoached Christy Sides worse, probably in a bigger coaching mismatch than I have ever seen. And yeah, like, that's it. And look, she's also probably thinking to herself, she probably has the owner in her ear as well, being like, she's a Minnesota Lynx fan. She is a Lynx fan. Do not piss her off. We want her in 4 years. We want her in X amount of years. The Phoenix Mercury already want Caitlin Clark. She is a Lynx fan. She will join the Lynx. It's like, if you are a good run organization, it's like, she probably like, look, Caitlin Clark probably looks up to Cheryl Reeve as some sort of hero. She idolized those Lynx teams. She idolized those Lynx players. She idolized, what's her name? Probably like Maya Moore. I probably idolized her. When you idolize a team, you idolize a coach as well, especially as a kid. Like, as someone who has a Leeds United championship thing there. And we idolized Bielsa. And Bielsa was an idol. But she definitely grew up wanting to play, wanting to be Whalen, wanting to play with Maya Moore on the Lynx. And obviously Maya Moore is gone. She's retired, but who knows? Like, as great as the Lynx were for those 4 championships, she grew up probably wanting to be, not even once Maya Moore retired when she was in high school, I think it was after her sophomore year, she probably, as one of the top recruits in the country in her sophomore year of high school, was probably thinking, I want to join the Lynx and take over from Maya Moore. So, I think it's smart what she's doing. Do not make an enemy of a person who was a super fan. Who was a super fan of your team. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Just an interesting one. It's all said and done. A very, very interesting situation. And look, I think we can now stop the Cheryl Reeve hates Caitlin Clark. And at the end of the day, you can only make opinions based on the evidence that presents itself. And the evidence up to this point was that Cheryl Reeve had a huge issue with Caitlin Clark. And not only that, I think she had a huge issue with Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, just the whole fandom. But yeah, that is pretty much it. We're now over, and we can now just go back to talking about how good of a coach she is.